Hey everyone, hope you're doing good this week. I know it's Monday, so we aren't really that far into the week, but hopefully your Monday's going well, at least. My Monday has been okay. Could be better, could be worse, but hey, I'm still here and I'm still breathing. So I just kind of wanted to give an update on where I'm at with my physical and mental wellness journey. About 4 weeks into what I've been doing. So far I'm down about 8 pounds, which is pretty awesome. I notice a little bit of a change with how my clothes fit and stuff like that. And my watch is starting to get loose. Might need to take a link out of that soon. But yeah, I've achieved that. I've started eating a lot more proteins. Whether it's chicken, beef, fish, beans, anything that has protein in it. I know from previous experience, eating foods with lots of protein is key to keeping the calories low and staying full. So, doing that, cut out quite a few sugars, trying to eat less processed foods. Cut out most sodas. Sodas are kind of a weakness of mine. If I do have a soda, I try to have like a sparkling water or a zero sugar soda or something like that. I know it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And I might do that maybe like once a week if I'm lucky. So, but yeah, I'm thinking, I'm trying to ease into this. I don't want to do too much too fast and burn myself out or overwhelm myself. I deal with a lot of pretty bad joint pain. So, my knees, my hips, my shoulders, my back, just about everywhere. So I'm taking it easy right now. I am being active and I am working out, but it's very, very light weights. I've seen some people in the comments and they're like, "Oh, you're stronger than you think you are." Yeah, I am. I used to push some pretty heavy weights back in the day, but as I get a little bit older, I'm trying to take better care of my joints. So I'd rather use lighter weights with higher reps. Still breaks a sweat either way, but as I get into this and I get more adjusted, I would like to start revisiting the gym again. I was going a couple of years ago, and I was really enjoying it until I had some life events pop up, and I had to take a break from it, and dealing with a whole bunch of mental health issues and everything else, and kind of led me up to where we are now. But I do want to say that recording my journey and sharing it with you guys has been really awesome, and I really appreciate all the loving comments and support, and you all believing in me. The thought that even if one person sees one of my videos and gets some inspiration from it, or puts a smile on their face, or gives them some hope, the thought that that might happen from my videos is really awesome. Even though this journey is very hard for me, I try to be positive and hopeful about it, and hope that you all see that as well. So it's been really cool to see the comments and interactions and everything. So I really appreciate it. For my work lunches, I've been packing a lot of chicken and egg whites and whatnot. I don't have many good recipes for that. So if y'all have any recipes for some good, easy to make lunches that have tons of protein and are pretty healthy, I'd love it if you could leave it in the comments. I can only eat chicken and egg whites in so many different ways before I start getting tired of it. So that would be awesome. I would love to try out some new things. But really hope you've been enjoying the content. And just kind of going with me on this journey. I really appreciate the support, and if you want to subscribe and leave me a like, I'd really appreciate it. And you can follow me on TikTok as well. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.